Hare Krishna. Welcome back to today's video. And in today's video, we will be discussing from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 1, Shloka number 21 to 23. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And in today's discussion, we are going to talk about how Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala, how he loves his devotees very much. And to understand and to come to the conclusion of today's video, I request you to please read the previous videos in this series of Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, for better understanding, so that we understand what all has happened and how do we come to this point. So now let us get into Shloka number 21 of chapter 1, Shloka number 21 and 22 of chapter number 1. So Shloka's translation is as follows. Arjuna said, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies so that I may see those present here and who desire to fight and with whom I must contend in this great trial of arms. This shloka is spoken by Arjuna and he is saying this to Lord Krishna himself. Now let us get into the next shloka, which is shloka number 23. Arjuna says to Krishna, let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra. And now let us get into breaking the shloka. That means finding out what are the details in the shloka for us. Over here, Krishna is referred as Achyuta. Achyuta means infallible. So, infallible means one who will never fall down. Krishna is Shashwata. He is eternal. We know in all conditions, Krishna is God. He may be acting as the chariot driver. He may be stealing the butter. He may be stealing or playing with his friends. He may be getting defeated by his friends in Vrindavan. But he is still Krishna. So although he is Supreme Lord, but out of his causeless mercy, he is engaged in service of his friend Arjuna. What is this service? This service is to become the driver for Arjuna's chariot. Now imagine it, the greatest person of a country, let that be the Prime Minister or the President, or the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the highest court. You ask that person to become your driver. Oh, that person will become so angry. But Krishna does this. Why he is doing this? He is doing this so that he can please his devotees. The word used over here is Achyuta. Achyuta means he will never fall. That means Krishna is God. He may become the chariot driver, he may become the postman, he may become the butter thief, but still his position as God is not challenged. This is very important for all of us to understand. And Arjuna is saying this to Krishna, that Krishna, you are my chariot driver, but you are Achyuta. You are also my God. So Lord never fails in his affection for his devotee. He loves his devotees very much. Therefore, out of his love, he is engaged in serving his devotees. This is out of his mercy. He did not hesitate to carry out the order of Arjuna as his charioteer. Srila Prabhupada mentions this in the purport, that Krishna is Rishikesha. He controls the senses, and he will do that even when he is the driver for Arjuna's chariot. Second point, relationship between Krishna, the Supreme Lord, and his devotee is very sweet and it is transcendental. A devotee is always eager to serve Krishna, and Krishna on the other hand wants to develop great service attitude towards his devotees, and that is why Krishna is also serving his devotees. So when devotees serve Krishna, they feel very happy, and when Krishna serves his devotee, they also feel very happy. Krishna is serving, Krishna becomes happy. Devotees are serving, devotees become happy. So happiness is existing both the sides when things are existing in Krishna consciousness. So Krishna loves to carry out the orders of his devotees. He may be the Supreme Lord. On his command, everything and anything in this world can happen. But when he is carrying the shoes of his father on his head and carrying it to his father, Krishna loves doing it. And when his devotee says to Krishna, Krishna, please become my driver, Krishna becomes very happy. One small point over here. Do you know that in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Krishna was the driver and Arjuna was the charioteer. He was the fighter. If Arjuna wants to tell Krishna, take right, take left, he cannot speak that. Because in the fight, when the war is going on, there is so much sound that you can't hear anything. People are shouting, somebody is dying, they are screaming, there is pain, then there are swords, there are clubs, gadas, so much going on that the sound cannot be heard. So devotees explain that Arjuna was actually kicking Krishna on his back. He is kicking Krishna that take right. He is kicking Krishna the left side saying take left. He is kicking Krishna hard saying stop. He is kicking Krishna again, take it fast, take the chariot fast, you are my driver. Krishna, the Supreme God, is taking kicks of his devotee on his back because he loves his devotees. So Krishna, his relationship with his devotee is so sweet that he can do anything for them. He is ready to become the driver or the postman. He is ready to do anything. Now third point. Why Arjuna asks Krishna to take his chariot between the armies? First, Arjuna was forced to fight. He did not want to fight. He was fighting because of Duryodhan. They tried explaining Duryodhan. Do not fight. Let us remain peaceful. Just give us only 5 villages. We don't want the complete country. You just give us 5 villages. But because Duryodhan was obstinate, he was determined to fight, the fight was happening. Arjuna was anxious. Point number 2. Arjuna was anxious. He wanted to see who were the leading people who were desiring to fight so that Duryodhan can become happy. Arjuna is happy because he wants to serve Krishna. Krishna is happy to serve Arjuna. But Arjuna wants to know who are these people who want to fight with me, because they want to make Duryodhan happy. So he wanted to know this. And as we all know, birds of same feather flock together. So Arjuna wanted to know who are evil-minded. Duryodhan is evil-minded. Who are other people who are evil-minded who have come here to fight? Point number 3. He wanted to see who all are those people who really want to fight, bent upon fighting. They don't want to try peace at all. So Arjuna wanted to know that. Point number 4. To estimate the strength. Now you are going on the army. You are seeing that who are the people on the opposite side, so that you can prepare that how you should find, what your plans should be, what kind of weapons you should use. So though Arjuna was very confident that Krishna is on my side and wherever Krishna is, victory will be, but he still wanted to see who all are there, what are their strengths, and what are the methods I should adopt for fighting. The next reason is he did not had any intentions to make peace, because that moment is gone. So now the fighting time is coming, and for fighting, obviously, you have to see who are present, who are not present. So we will wind up our shloka over here, but before we close, I request you all to understand that Krishna is becoming the charioteer of his devotee. We also should do this in our life. We should give the chariot of our life in the hands of Krishna. As Krishna was leading, was riding, directing, driving the life of Arjuna, we should request Krishna, oh Krishna, please drive my life also. You are Achyuta. You will not fall. You are Supreme God. But I am requesting you, begging you, please become my chariot driver. please become the driver of my life also. So let us close this video on Srimad Bhagavad Gita today here. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.